Hey guys, what's up? It's been a while since our last video, but today we're going to be taking a look at Black & Decker's 13 amp corded circular saw. The model number on this is BDE CS300C. The other cool thing is you have a 2-year limited warranty and a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is nice because if you don't like it, you can always take it back. Like I said, it has 13 amps and it does have a laser, which is nice for those of us who prefer that option. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. Directions. So you do get an 18-tooth saw blade. And there you go, that's the saw. So let's take a closer look at this. So before I move forward, I did want to tell you guys, the only thing you should be cutting with this saw is wood. Often we get the question, can you cut with metal? Can you cut into concrete? Certain saws, yes, but this saw, no, just wood. The primary and secondary handle are on the left. The blade is on the right. The shoe on this is made out of metal. The saw blade guard on this is made out of plastic, which is a little bit of a bummer. This is the bevel adjustment knob. You can turn it counterclockwise, and then you can adjust your bevel up to 45 degrees. It goes in 15-degree increments, so 0, 15, 30, and 45. The spindle lock button is located right here. You press down on it, and you turn the spindle until it locks in place. Then you can use the provided Allen wrench to turn down on the bolt, like so. And you just want to remove this bolt and the outer blade clamp washer. That will allow you to swap out the blade, and you always want the arrow on the blade to line up with the arrow on the guard here. So you just pull back on the guard, put your washer back on like so, and then turn your bolt clockwise, and then completely tighten it using the Allen wrench. And your blade should not be wiggling, it should be nice and tight. Now the one thing I will say, you can put your Allen wrench back into place right here, which is kind of cool. The depth adjustment lever is on the back right here. You pull up on it, then you can pull the shoe down to whatever depth you want. So the maximum depth of cut for this saw is 2.5 inches. So when you're making straight cuts, the laser should line up with the notch in the shoe right here. If you're making a beveled cut, the laser will line up with the notch on the left-hand side. To calibrate the laser, you turn this little screw here clockwise or counterclockwise. It's very simple. So let's do some tests using this saw. The first test we're going to do is cut through some 2-inch by 12-inch pressurized treated lumber. So the first test was through that 2x12 pressurized treated lumber. I wanted to see how smoothly the saw would cut with the provided blade. And no issue whatsoever cutting through that piece of lumber. This is the front angle of that cut, and it shows you how easy it is to see the laser guide, which I do like, and you can even see that on a partially sunny day, even though it was overcast in Pittsburgh that day. So this is the speed test that I did through regular 2x4 lumber, and I wanted to just see how quickly you could cut through the 2x4. Again, no problem whatsoever with this. And you can still see the laser on a normal 2x4. I wouldn't expect anything different. Now this was for fun. This was to cut through a 4x4 post. Sometimes you have to do this for mounting a mailbox or something like that. And again, no issue with that piece of lumber. This was a cut through that 2x12 at a 45. And I wanted to see how it would make that cut. Again, no problems. And then also to test the sight line. So this is an angled view of the sight line to show you how easy it is to see the blade. Okay, so what are our final thoughts? Well, if you're looking for an affordable circular saw and all you're going to be doing is cutting through 2x material or sheet goods, this is a great option. For 40 bucks, it's going to be really hard to beat it. Now, the things that I don't like about it are the fact that it's got a lot of plastic. And it doesn't really have a safety trigger right here, which I'm used to. You got to press in that trigger and then pull down on the main trigger. So there is a little bit of a safety thing involved with that, so keep that in mind. The other thing is it doesn't have an electronic brake, so it's not going to stop on a dime. But again, for 40 bucks, this is not a bad circular saw. If you upgrade and you go to a more expensive model, you're going to get more bells and whistles. So let me know what your thoughts are on this down in the comments. Thanks for watching the video. It's about to rain here in Pittsburgh, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.